What's your main reason for not having more sex? Lack of a willing participant. I am saving myself for Shakira. I'm saving myself for this guy after he's had sex with Shakira. We are too damn tired. We have a cuddle and we're like, shall we? And we're so exhausted from the grind and we're already 2 hours past the time we wanted to be asleep that we just want to cuddle and sleep. The flesh is spongy and weak, but the spirit is willing. Not having someone. You just hit a point where you don't care about it. You see someone attractive and think to yourself, wow, that's nice, but then you just keep going like you were passing a nice sports car. It's too much work to get laid, and I feel old. Have you tried Intellific? I can't just fuck anyone. I need an emotional connection because that makes it feel better. Imho. Lithium. It stabilizes me but kills my sex drive. That is a good thing because before medication was bad. During manic episodes I was having too much sex. Sex with 3 different people a day, selling nudes online, group sex, meeting random strangers constantly, aggressively not wearing a bra, masturbating for hours. Insatiable. Along with doing other outrageous things, yeah, the lithium makes that go away. Thank goodness. I'm not a sex addict, it just happens when I'm experiencing mania. It's called hypersexuality. Bipolar disorder is a hell of a disease. I definitely could live without sex for a while. Different from most answers here, but it's the truth. Aggressively not wearing a bra is my new favorite sentence of the day. I am yet to unlock multiplayer. My wife always says no. Sorry, that's probably my fault. I'll tell her you said hi though. I'm big and green ogre who lives in a swamp. Suffering from depression, social anxiety, AVPD. I'm ugly. I prefer to have an emotional attachment, but I also don't like to be vulnerable with anyone. It can be a chore. We both have to be clean, willing and have enough energy for it. On top of that, there's a whole week every month where it's not even possible, and we eat more junk food than we should, so I can easily feel bloated and ruin the mood with a fart. NGL. My boyfriend was inside me, suddenly paused and farted. I felt the vibration and it wasn't the worst, hahaha. Can't believe I just typed that out as I'm too embarrassed to tell people in real life about this. No one wants to participate with me. Ugly truth alert. I am a survivor of CSA and was left with a lifetime STI. When I was younger I stayed pretty asymptomatic, but after an unrelated immune crash it became physically obvious. Between my triggers that need working out before I sleep with someone and having to have the talk, I just decided no, sex is better. 8+ years in counting and honestly don't miss it anymore. I guess nobody wants to have sex with me? Usually I like the idea of having sex. But when it comes to it I have no interest. If it's someone I love it's a different story, but otherwise I don't want it. I assume my introverted personality is partially to blame for it, but I don't mind it at all. I don't miss it, to be honest. The idea alone to have a kid by accident is terrifying. I prefer to be on my own. This is the only way for me to relax, unless it's someone I'm deeply in love with, then I don't mind their presence. Fat and ugly. Mate, it only takes 6 months of hard work. Just make sure you eat clean, a little junk here and there is cool, and hit the gym daily. Just show up for 10 push-ups. It's cool. The confidence you get from the gym is insane. Trust me, I used to be out of shape, 60 kilograms, something with a belly. Now I am 95 kilograms, something kinda monstrous. Do it for your own self. Follow these instructions and then you can become your very own pussy_commander. Currently, just not in the mood at all for it. Been like this for almost 2 years. I do rarely have sex, maybe once or twice a month, but always ended up ruining my mood. Stress, financial issues, depression, panic attacks, I could go on. Same here. It makes me feel like a horrible partner when I can't get in the mood when he wants to do it. Doesn't help that I lost my baby earlier this year and haven't recovered mentally. I'm scared to death in ending up pregnant again and not being able to financially support it, cause thanks America. There's just so many factors, and no matter how much I try to explain it to him, I end up feeling guilty and it's my fault. Your mom's busy schedule. That's what she tells you, but no one else has a problem getting in. Kamikaze by words. Long distance relationship, sad face. 32F here. When I meet someone I often feel like I'm being rushed into it, which makes me not want it at all. I feel like some guys expect me to just go for it after like 1 or 2 dates, and lots of people, not all, but quite a few, are looking for hookups or something casual, but I'm not ready for that level of intimacy after only meeting someone maybe a handful of times. I'm not a prude, I'm someone who always takes a fairly long time to feel attracted to someone. I need a solid emotional connection first, and I want to know more about them than what they look like. On top of that, I don't have a ton of dating experience, and when I was in a long-term relationship in my mid to late 20s, it was a very bad relationship, which I guess makes me a bit more careful. Ex cheated on me repeatedly, was verbally abusive, and ended up stalking me online for 3 years after we broke up. Crippling emotional issues.